Hey guys, welcome back, I'm Jay. In this episode, we're going to look at AWS Key Management Service, AWS KMS. AWS KMS is a fully managed key management service that makes it easy to create and control customer master keys or CMKs, and data keys used to encrypt the data. KMS provides you with centralized control over the lifecycle and permissions of your keys. You can create new master keys, import your own keys, control who can manage or use them, and set the automatic key rotation. KMS is seamlessly integrated with many AWS services, such as Amazon S3, RDS, DynamoDB, and AWS Lambda. You can easily encrypt your data without any additional configuration. For instance, DynamoDB encrypts data at rest using KMS to manage the encryption process. KMS is a highly scalable service. As the use of encryption grows, it automatically scales the key store and encryption performance. You can manage thousands of customer master keys in your account. KMS is designed for 11/9's durability. It stores multiple copies of encrypted versions of your keys. Most AWS services rely on KMS for encryption and decryption. KMS is designed to be highly available with a regional API endpoint that supports other AWS services and resources. KMS is highly secure, as all CMKs are protected by hardware security modules or HSMs, which are validated by the FIPS 142. FIPS 142 is considered one of the toughest cryptographic validation programs. KMS keys can never leave the AWS region in which they were created. No one, including AWS employees, can bypass the system and retrieve your plaintext keys. KMS uses the envelope encryption mechanism that allows you to encrypt your data using data keys and protect data keys using CMKs. Here is how KMS works. To create a unique customer-managed CMK, you need to call the Create Key API. Customer-managed CMKs are stored in KMS and managed by the AWS customers. To encrypt and decrypt your data, you need to create a unique data key using the CMK that you've created. You can call the Generate Data Key API to create a symmetric data key. The Generate Data Key API returns a plaintext data key and an encrypted data key which is encrypted under the specified CMK. You can use the plaintext key to encrypt and decrypt the data, and store the encrypted data key with the encrypted data. As a best practice, you should never store the plaintext data key. You can use encrypt and decrypt APIs for data key encryption and decryption. When you need to decrypt the data, retrieve the encrypted version of the data key, and then call the decrypt API to decrypt the data key with specified CMK. The decrypt API returns the plaintext key, which you can then use to decrypt the data. With encrypt and decrypt APIs, you can reuse the same data keys to securely transfer data across AWS accounts or regions using different CMKs. CMK stands for Customer Master Key. It's the primary resource in KMS. A CMK lets you encrypt and decrypt data up to 4 kilobytes. You need to use CMKs to generate the data keys. KMS allows you to create both symmetric and asymmetric CMKs. Each symmetric CMK contains a 256-bit key that is used for encryption and decryption. Each asymmetric CMK contains an RSA or an elliptic curve key pair, with a public key and a private key. You can use symmetric or asymmetric CMKs to generate the data keys, and encrypt or decrypt data keys. There are 3 types of CMKs. AWS-owned CMKs are owned and managed by AWS services, for use in multiple AWS accounts. You cannot manage or view these CMKs. AWS services can use them to protect resources across multiple accounts. AWS managed CMKs are CMKs in your account, but created and managed by an AWS service. You can view these CMKs in your account, including the key policies, and audit usage in CloudTrail logs. However, you cannot control these CMKs, such as key rotation or changing key policies. You cannot use them directly. AWS services use them for encryption or decryption on your behalf. Customer-managed CMKs are created and managed by AWS customers. You can create them using the Create Key API. You have full control over these CMKs, including updating key policies, enabling or disabling a CMK, rotating the key material, and scheduling for deletion. You can use customer-managed CMKs to encrypt or decrypt data keys. You can use KMS as a secure key store for many use cases. KMS has been validated by PCI DSS Level 1. PCI DSS is a security standard for payment card information. You can use KMS to protect financial data, such as bank account and credit card information. KMS is seamlessly integrated with Amazon S3. You can use S3 as a secret management system to store sensitive data. Each secret stored in S3 is protected by a specific CMK. You can limit the bucket access with a bucket policy, and audit bucket usage with S3 access logs or CloudTrail. KMS is integrated with AWS Lambda. You can use KMS to encrypt configuration secrets, and pass them into Lambda functions as environment variables. When the Lambda function is invoked, the environment variables are decrypted. KMS is fully integrated with AWS Systems Manager Parameter Store. You can use parameter stores to store sensitive configuration data, such as passwords, license keys and certificates. These secrets are stored as secure strings encrypted by KMS. You can create encrypted EBS volumes for your EC2 instances. Data stored in EBS volumes including snapshots are encrypted by KMS. You can enable the encryption at rest for Amazon RDS and DynamoDB. All database data including snapshots, automated backups, and read replicas are encrypted using KMS. In this episode, we've learned AWS Key Management Service, AWS KMS. AWS KMS is a managed service that makes it easy to create and control CMKs and data keys for data encryption. KMS provides you with centralized control over the lifecycle and permissions of your keys. KMS is seamlessly integrated with many AWS services, such as Amazon S3, RDS, DynamoDB, and AWS Lambda. KMS is a highly scalable service. It automatically scales the key store and the performance of encryption. KMS is designed for 11/9's durability. It stores multiple copies of encrypted keys. KMS is designed to be highly available with a regional API endpoint that supports other AWS services and resources. KMS is highly secure. All CMKs are protected by HSM. Customer Master Key or CMK is the primary resource in KMS. A CMK lets you encrypt and decrypt data up to 4 kilobytes. KMS uses the envelope encryption mechanism that allows you to encrypt your data using data keys, and protect data keys using CMKs. KMS allows you to create both symmetric and asymmetric CMKs. Each symmetric CMK contains a 256-bit key that is used for encryption and decryption. Each asymmetric CMK contains an RSA or an elliptic curve key pair, with a public key and a private key. There are 3 types of CMKs. AWS-owned CMKs are owned and managed by AWS services, for use in multiple AWS accounts. AWS-managed CMKs are CMKs in your account, but created and managed by an AWS service. Customer-managed CMKs are created and managed by AWS customers. Okay, that's all for AWS KMS. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.
Hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. If you liked the video, please help us and hit the like button. If you want to watch more tutorials, please subscribe to the Cloudemy TV channel. Make sure to turn on the notification and stay tuned. At Cloudemy, we're passionate about cloud and AI technology. Please share your feedback and thoughts in the comments below. Feel free to let us know what topics you'd like to watch. Happy watching and happy learning.